So we go through the process. We go through the process in letting you know that we have something called permission, and whenever you have a process, okay, process that is running, you have a identity, okay. So in the web environment, it's particularly troublesome in the old days. Nowadays, people use Django, use Ruby on Rails, use Node.js. It's totally make this stuff simpler. Okay. In the old days, we have to take care of who you are, so that in your server, let's say you have a text file to access, and this text file is supposed to be yours. But in a web environment, the web environment has a control that is fork and execute, right? Whenever this guy called fork and execute, it will inherit its identity. So what is the meaning of inherit identity? Let's say this server is running as root. Then perfect, I inherit the process as a root. Wow, that's fantastic. You know how fantastic it is if you are root. Okay, you can say delete a particular user, you hate that user, you delete him, remove some directory that is supposed to be not yours because you are the root, you are the administrator. So it is very seldom, really very seldom, that a web server is configured to run and start with a root privilege. It will lower its privilege to something like www-data or some old system, we call it nobody. Okay, so you just the point that you have to take care of. And in nowadays deployment scenario, like you use Node.js, you use something like Python, Django framework, okay, they don't care about us, okay, because it starts with your privilege. You log in as, let's say your account is called Ubuntu and some machines. Then you will start your service with Ubuntu identity. So you can access your files like this. Okay, so this is precaution if you are deploying stuff in old systems, like our deployment or the OpenShift. Okay, so how many of you have registered for OpenShift? Okay, in case that you have registered, sorry about that. This year we don't use OpenShift. We use Heroku as well as your Docker setting. Okay, so let's continue. When we continue, we will find that, okay, we can control the files as long as the file carrying a good permissions like this, which is not good. Let's say this is good. So we carry 777. How much is 3? Okay, 777. So it means that you gain all the privilege. What's next? Next is about this I already talked about it last time. Whenever there is a root privilege, there is a dangerous act. So some of the Apache server has installed this module. Okay, so I know how to do it. I just do a Google search for this keyword, and if I want to configure such a server that allows you to have a root to start with, and whenever it's called fork and execute, because of this control, it will fork and execute become your identity. So it's very natural, but it is not inside the Apache system by default. You have to install it. Just follow some instructions, and our web server, this is our web server department, web server called AppServe, already configured in this way. Okay, so if in case you own our department account, you put something there, you do a fork and execute. Fork and execute based on that server configuration. The service, let's say the abc.cgi, will be yours, okay? And then open any files. So this is how I do all the uploads, all the things. Okay, so for user input, maybe you have a curious that what is the meaning of user input. Let's do a very easy thing. I don't want you to see my search history, okay? You know my search history may be very interesting. Okay, so that's why I use this mode. So let's Google, okay? Google CSCI 1.0. Okay. So what is so special about this? There's nothing special in terms of the page, but in terms of the QE. Okay, when I generate a QE, basically a parameter to the program the program is this guy called Web HP. It's actually a program name in Google side. And after question mark will be a lot of input parameters. The first guy is called, I don't know why it's called IE. I mean, yeah, why it's called IE, okay? IE equal to UTF-8, RTC equal to J. I don't know what is the meaning of J. Q is equal to CSCI 440. Okay, so you can change it into Windows. Then you change your search query. Okay, it's so easy, right? It means if you spend some time look into the pattern, okay, then you know how to change its parameter. Okay, so what are the things you want to try? Okay, try this one. Okay, then you change it. Whoa, I'm recording. I don't know. Yeah. Now, basically, this not appear in my search history. Okay. Yeah. That's why I use this. Yeah. Huh? What? No, this is. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah, very safe, huh? Yeah, you know, I mean, I am in that field. Not that field, okay? Security field, okay? Not the XXX field, huh? Yeah, very careful, man, huh?
XXX is the top domain for.
Yeah, I know. I love to
you
name
know.
variables like this, and I kick XXX. And next time I type hi, okay? Yeah, make sure that I won't get into the mistakes. So this is how you can drive the search, okay? Driving the search is easy. You just input the parameters. Now, there are extra parameters. Of course, those extra parameters are for the search engine. Okay, the search engine know how to deal with it. Okay, I don't know why it's called IE equal to UTF-8, but it's deal with it that way. Maybe we can try remove them. Let's say that if we remove them, I don't know what will happen. I didn't try. I never try. Just keep a Q equal to Windows. Maybe this time it's not Windows. Okay, hi. Okay. Is this good? No good anyway. Okay. This sounds. I don't sound strange, but I find that it's just like a poking. Okay, you poke for the performance, poke for the behavior of a particular program. Okay, so you just keep on poking it, how to use it, but in terms of the mechanism behind, okay, the mechanism is behind. It's very simple. It's just URL, right? You fire a request there, and suppose that program called Web HP, okay, will launch. And when you launch, it will take all the inputs like the XXX, like the hi, whatever. Okay, so how it works is based on this method. Later on, I will go through other methods like the put method, the delete method, when we go to the JavaScript side, because I don't know whether you know it or not. Okay, the get and the post method, okay, are the basic methods, right? And in Apache setting, Apache, what is Apache? Apache is a web server, very common web server. Okay, by default, they don't know methods other than these two. They don't know. So that's why PHP don't know how to write a native, not native, it's a pure, simplest RESTful API. PHP don't know, because PHP rely on PHP. PHP rely on Apache. Okay, PHP rely on Apache. Even though you can succeed, okay, usually you will bypass the control of Apache, because Apache only knows these two guys. Okay, and that's why later on we will go away from these two guys and explore more methods. Now, by the way, what is methods? Methods is to control how you provide parameters. How you provide parameters to your query. Okay, as simple as that. Let's take a look. Okay, so I already noticed that there is a question mark in the URL part in the Google. Basically, this is the separator. To separate before it, this whole path is the location to the program. And after it, it is the user input. Okay, so you can construct any input you like. Okay, I don't know what will happen. I don't know, just try. Let's try, okay? Click on Google. Let's say I want to query. Why this time it works? Why this time it works? I don't know why. Okay. Let's try. Let's try. How many type of encoding do you know? Let's try other encoding.
ASCII.
Huh? Like a Russian or something? I don't know.
ASCII.
Huh?
ASCII.
How to spell? I don't know.
ASCII.
E? A-N?
ASCII.
Oh, not ASCII. ASCII sucks.
Okay.
Yeah?
Jimmy.
No. Let's try big five, okay? I don't know what will happen. It won't change anything, okay? Maybe we
just randomly type something.
Maybe we try some others like a Russian or something like that. Then the CSCI may mean something, okay? It's totally based on the context, right? I don't know. CSCI really means something, okay? But this is the way to input parameter. So the input parameter is basically come with one guy. I already said that based on different methods, you will provide the input in different ways. If it's a get method, it is one of the input header. We call it, I'm sorry, I make it in a mail form way. Okay, it should be something like a QE name. QE name is a header name called QE string, and then one colon, and then the value. Okay, it's supposed to be in the table way. Okay, I just because of my own convenience, I'm making it that way. It's actually one of the QE string. So how can we know that it is a QE string? Later I will use a program to demonstrate. Next is the post method. Post method is a little bit strange that when you try to post something, I don't know whether I have a post method here. Maybe I'm thinking, what kind of post method is stupid enough? Any government site? Yeah, usually government site sucks. Yeah, any government site that you can think of, it asks you to fill in a login and password, something like that. No? Okay.
They may use HTTPS.
No. Using HTTPS doesn't mean anything. Yeah, anything. Maybe later on I use my own demonstration program. It's basically when you encounter a website, okay? I don't know why. After you go in there, you type below, okay? And when you type below, it will ask you for one thing. Whether you want to confirm something or try to resubmit something. Have you ever seen this? Yeah, it's because the original request is generated by the post. Okay, usually post is supposed to be given into the server a bunch of data which is longer and more sensitive. It usually happens in this area. So when you try to send a post method, it's considered that that chunk of data, okay, is being saved in a browser. Whenever you try to reload it, it basically asks you to whether you want to replay this part. And this part usually associated with some forms. Whether the form is very important form, like you are buying your ticket in Cathay Pacific, or it's just a login in a government site. A login in a QSIS, like that way, okay? So it don't know whether it's important or not, so it will ask you whether you want to echo the same piece of data again, okay? So this is about the post, and then I will show my program. My program is very easy to understand. First of all, I will go back to my demonstration site. Okay, so the demonstration sites look like this. I have this program. First of all, let me cancel it to show you the code. Okay, show you the code. So I hope that everybody still remembers C. Okay, if you don't remember C, okay, you will have a hard time understanding this. So what is this program is about? This program has asked for a set of environment variable. Maybe I enlarge it a bit. Enlarge, good. So we have a argument count, argument vector, then it is the vector for environment variable. Okay, so the vector environment variable look like this. Okay, so there's just an array of pointer to a string. Okay, another pointer to another string. Okay, and by the end of it, there is a pointer null. Okay, pointer null. So this is the environment variable. Whenever you want to read this environment variable, it's very easy. I just use this for loop, I equal to 0, and continue to loop through this pointer until I encounter a null pointer. Where is it? Here. encounter null pointer, then I will stop the loop. Okay, so very easy. I just go into the set of environment variable, print them one by one, and I just write a stupid loop. I don't use a hash table or something, but I just go through the entire thing to look for my targets. If I found my target, I will break out of the loop. Now, what is my target? My target is query string. And at the end of the day, I will print out the query string, and the query string, I will also print out length of it. Okay, how can I get the length of it later on? You will know, and so on and so forth. Good. Let's go. The query string. So I already described how to make fun of this program. Okay, this program, zoom in. I read it out. Input a name of a variable. Okay, to stop it, just type in empty inputs. Okay, so I say that maybe, usually I love to do this. Login equal to ty Wong. Not like this. Okay, login equal to value of login ty Wong, password. Okay, so that. Okay, I love to use this. Okay, then this is the end. So when you end this, the entire program is just the same because of the display layout. I make it become a funny layout. But look at here. Look at here. So look at here means what? There is an environment variable called query string, and I ask the program, hey, look through the entire set of environment variable to look for query string. And now I found it. Oh, oops. Yeah, 1 hour battery. Oh. Okay. Not just 1 hour battery. Yeah. Yes. Again. Yeah, China ports look like this. It works. Yeah, we understand it. It's okay. Yeah, really China port. Okay. So here is the query string. So the query string, I just dump it out. So to dump it out is something like this. Okay, so you can understand that, hey, I just input two guys. One is the input name called login. I call it ty Wong as the value, and then one more argument or a parameter name. Okay, it's called for password, and the value is something like this. Now this is for the get method. It's for the get methods. Now how about the post method? Okay, so the post method, let's look into the code. What is the difference between the post method code and the get method code? Okay, you will find it as a little bit bigger. Okay, so the main point is that I write a functions to read a particular environment variable. I want to get the query string out. Okay, I also want to get. There is a special variable called request method. This request method tells you which methods this query comes into the web server. Now, this part is something interesting. Okay, if it is coming from a post method call, it won't echo all the things inside the environment variable. It echo inside the standard input stream. Okay, so it's supposed to be a big one. So I will use fread. It's not a system call, it's library call. If you still remember what is a read system call, then fread is just the same thing. Give it a buffer. The length of the entire thing is a one-time size of buffer and get it from the standard inputs. And then I use fout to print it out to the screen. Okay, so as simple as that. Let's try. Okay, so maybe again, I would call it login equal to ty Wong, okay? Or maybe this time I don't call it login, I call it message. Message is called, this is a boring lecture. Okay? Okay, so then that's the end. So you will see, we generated, sorry. We generate. Okay, maybe I generate using HTML form. Okay, so this message is called this. Okay. This is a pass. PASSO. Okay. Submit. It's really pop up the one password. Okay. So now you can see this. If I go through the post method, Okay, there is nothing inside the QV string because it's go through another way to pass in the data for you. Okay, now what happened here? Here is the data from the standard input. And in the standard input, you will find something look like the first field I hard coded called a standard, sorry, the hard code is a login ID. Second, I just type message. Then I hard code the second field to be a login password. Now it's a bunch of things that I just import. Okay, this is a password, something like this. Now this is not something hard, but it's just a plain facts for you guys. Okay, and this is the generated string that for you to decode. Now every platform, because it's a standard, okay, every platform, whenever you would set up something related to the web, you query something, when it's come in using get, will be this string inside the query string environment variable. If it is for the post method, this string will be coming in the standard input. So this is just the only difference. Okay, so this is all the things I already talked about it. Okay, so usually it's for a large amount of data. Let's say you want to post something, post a photo, send a piece of passage. Usually we will use the post method. Why is that? Okay, so something interesting now. Why is that? Because the get method is a header field. It's a header field, and the header has a control. The HTTP header has a limit, the length limit. Okay, so you can hit certain length limit. Let's say you input a file, upload an ISO file maybe, okay, 2 GB, okay, you won't expect there a header field of 2 GB long, okay. So that's why we won't use get method, okay, because there is a header length control. Also, we won't send sensitive data through the get methods because it really sucks, okay. I know whether you've seen some system nowadays, okay, it's look like this, okay. So let's say this field is a password. You can see the plain password dump out in the hyperlink. Okay, during my time at your age, okay, I see lots of web systems like this. Okay, you can see the login and the password there. Okay, and usually why you find such a thing happen? Okay, I hear a lot of excuse. One of the most interesting excuse is to automate your login. Understand what I mean? It's because on there already. So yeah, it's every time you bookmark this link and then you can log in. I mean, what the fuck I was in? Okay, it's so stupid. Okay, that implementation. Okay, but nowadays you never find it. You never find it. Okay, except some experimental thing. Okay. And yeah, so one of the things that we usually get. Not use the get, I mean not get. We use the get usually is section management. Later on you will heard of the name section management a lot. Search engine queries, you've seen just now, you send some search engine query. How about the post? That is something that you won't find in this area. Okay, the login, the file upload, something related to test area. Okay, also in a Facebook. Okay, you won't find anything in Facebook using the get method. Very seldom. Okay, so some of the challenges that you have just seen. What are the challenges that you have just seen? Wait. Where is my site? Oh, here. Okay, so I try another submissions. Let's say this call message. Here I type something interesting. I type something like this. You don't know why I just typed, right? Something. Okay. Guess what are they? I just typed something. I type it through my keyboard. Yeah, I just type it through my keyboard. Do you know what are they?
Shift file.
You get it. How many of you can decipher this stuff? I give you a hint. No problem, right? You need a hint. Okay. Okay. ASCII table. what is hexadecimal 21? Exclamation mark, right? What is this guy? 40. Hexadecimal 40. Can you find it? Add. So then you know what I'm doing. I just type shift and then like this. Okay, so this, so I mean they are ASCII, okay, but for HTML, okay, or HTTP protocol, they consider them as dangerous thing, better encoded. Okay, so why you will think that, hey, why we need it? It seems to be a counterintuitive, right? It's not MA to MA, okay. What is it? MA here. Okay, so the reason is very simple. Because that piece of string, you never know whether you will use post and or the get. Okay, so here is the header name. Okay, if it is the get methods, then you will have a colon, then have a space here. This is space, and then have a header value. So how to delimit the header value is the new line character. Okay, so this is the format. Now, what if inside your header value, I write something like this? I write a new line, haha, colon, space, stupid, and then new line. So what it will be? Yeah, if I input this thing into the header value, then this header value will stop here, and this will create a new header field called haha and stupid. Don't think that it doesn't exist, okay? I tried some online hacking training, which call it OSWAP. This is this, okay? Yeah, this site has an online training. Online training is called WebGoat. How many of you have tried with WebGoat? Okay, this site has a web GOAT. Okay, I don't know why it's called to me because it's so innocent. It's just so easy to hack. Okay, one of the hacking is to inject new header. Okay, it's inject new header. So the designer of this CGI or input parameter processing guys. Designer think that we have to stop this injection. So whenever it is not digits, not alphabet, no matter it's uppercase or lowercase, we convert it to ASCII code, hexadecimal ASCII code, present that guy. Okay? So then the challenge means that in your, you're using library, that's okay. You ask the library to change this entire plot of things into data fit in your program, else you have to write it yourself. Okay, you have to write it yourself. Okay, so we will stop stop C for good. Okay, why is for good? You think that using C to digest this bunch of things is good or not? I don't think so. Okay, C is a very bad thing. Okay. You can take a look at what my friend has just posted today. Okay, my friend is just trying to curse someone. Where is it? Yeah. Look at what my friends just posted today. My friends this friend, I don't know how many of you know him. Okay, he is a Google engineer in the headquarters. Okay, so he just cursed one thing. Yeah, you write C in 2016. Yes, here. Okay, I write C in 2016. And wow, C has so many things, which is good, but what is missing is a handy library. Okay, a bunch of handy libraries, and yeah, he really wanted to get things done. And why he is so angry about this? Because this guy cursed C++. Okay. Like cursive said, yeah, C++, no, okay, we will never use C++ in a kernel mainstream code, okay? And there's a response, and this response is not right by my friend, okay? If my friend writes us, okay, here, he is having more salary than he's now getting, okay? Yeah, Victor can relay my message to Eric, okay? All right, Victor and I both know this Eric. All right, so Then we will leave C for good. We will try something exciting, okay? Python, okay? You have a Python logo on your Chromebook, good, okay? So we will explore several features like the basic. I don't know how many of you know Python. How many? Okay. So you know all the one-liner functional program things already? Then it will be a boring lecture for you guys. How many of you heard of a virtual environment, something like that? In Python, only you know virtual environment for Python. Yeah, it's supposed to be something interesting. Okay, we will talk about some basic stuff in a Python. Okay, basic stuff. Then we will contrast. Okay, just a contrast. I don't make a stand whether one approach is better than one. Okay, some people argue that Python is very good. Why? Python can set up an environment to tell the deployment side, hey, what are the libraries that I want? It's called virtual environment setting. You put the virtual environment to some place else, and that guy follows the virtual environment that I set up. Then you can run my application in a perfect way. We will also contrast this with Docker. Docker is a whole like infrastructure stuff, okay, with packages, and you run it inside the JO environment. And the virtual environment is similar, but Python only. Okay, we will contrast this. Of course, you have to know Python, so we will have a very, very short course over Python. Okay, within 2 hours, okay, you will know many of the stuff. Okay, so next 2 hours in a lecture.